Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you? I just want to see if I can do this again. I know there's a way. Let's see. No. How do you do? No, that's not it. Take that off. Okay. Okay, that's for shorts. And chat.
I understand that's your respo, but I think that it sucks. This is forever. I trust you, but you gotta realize it's coming. Yeah, no, you gotta I did. Oh, look, tell me that you're looking for. I understand.
Okay. I think I did it. Hello, everyone. So I'm going to see who comes in, how many people come in. I wanted to do some updates on the Dart Frog tank that I did. Hi, baby. Come on. One of my cats wanted to come chill. Hi, honey. So I figured I'd go live. I don't know if I did this right. Okay. I think I did. Oop. Sorry, guys. Alright. So then I'm going to see who comes in. Probably no one, but that's okay. On March 31st, I did a live stream when I went to Happy Cat Sanctuary. There's really nothing there anymore, but it was the 1 year anniversary since the deadly fire, so I wanted to go do a little, memorial, hang out a bit, said a prayer. Very sad, but it is what it is. So, still dealing with a lot of crap due to the whole drama scene of Happy Cat. It is just an insanity. It's okay, kitties. So, I'm just gonna sit here and chill, see who comes in, see who wants to chit chat. Like I said, I'll do a Dart Frog update in a few. I gotta spray down the tank with water anyway. And, yeah, so that's about where we're at. And then I'm going to be doing redoing 2 tanks that are in the back of my apartment, and that's gonna be pretty cool. So let's see what happens. I gotta redo the whole bottom. I've had that tank, the same substrate and everything in it for about 5 years now, so it's time to do a makeover on it, new plants and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited to do that. And I got about 10 more days until I can add the new Dart Frogs to the new tank that I set up. And so let's go see this. My cat's laying on the thing. I'll switch this around. So that's all set up. I planted it. I added some moss, leaf litter, and set up the misting system. That's where it's supposed to be. And I really do like the way this tank came out. A lot of people really like it, especially the butterus root in the back. And so yeah, this is where we're at with this tank, and I'm excited. I have another tank in my room, the same size as this one. That I know my friend that makes the part, the Mike Gravia, who made the butterroot uh, tree stump back there. I know he's very, very busy, and I kind of do want to do another one for the same size tank that I have in my room. But that's, I mean, I don't have to. It's okay. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I love the way it came out, though. The plants are starting to, like, take to the sides and so forth. There's no frogs in it just yet. And, so yeah, that's where we're at with this tank. And I've been doing some trimming on some other enclosures that I have. I think I have some short videos on there about it. And but yeah, that's the tank. There's some small right here in this corner. That's a piece of Markravia vine. And I got the bromeliads up here. There's another one tucked into the back. It's a little bit smaller. And then you got this one here. I got my tadpole set up. I got the other ones over on that side. And this particular plant right here is like a vining plant, so I want it to kind of go around the butterus root so that it makes it look more aesthetic. And like I said, everything's pretty much taking. The bottom is no substrate, so it's just sponge filter. It's we started using in the hobby, we started using what's called filter foam. So it's for actually a pond. And I did it in another enclosure in my room, and I absolutely love it. It drains amazingly. Like, because you got, like, on this tank over here, I have a regular drainage layer and substrate. So eventually this is going to be redone as well. I'm going to start with the one that's the same length and depth, just not the same height as this tank. In my room, I'm going to start that. I'll do a live stream with it. It's going to be a pretty big project. I have to take the substrate out. What I'm going to do with the substrate, being that it's like all organic matter, microfauna, and stuff like that, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use it to plant like tomato seeds, plant my cat's fresh cat grass that I grow for them, and I'm going to use that substrate because this is no longer going to be substrate in there anymore either. It's going to be kind of like the foam here in this tank where it's the filter foam, pond filter foam. And so yeah, it's going to be both these. I have 3 more tanks to do no substrate on that I'm working on. I'm going to start slowly though. I have 1 large one. I've already done 2 smaller enclosures, which are 18 by 18 by 24. That will be the height and depth and length of this one. It's 18 by 24 height. This one is 18 depth, 36 long, and 24 high. That's one of my favorite tanks. I love this one. That's why I set it in the middle of my living room. And I have 3 tanks this size. I'm going to be, once I redo the larger enclosure in my room, I'm going to start doing a rack system. I'm going to get a whole rack system. It's going to make, also doing the no substrate and no whatever type of drainage layer you would want to use on the tank. It makes the tank a lot lighter, which then I can move it myself. So, but yeah, this is like totally my favorite tank right here. I'm really liking the way it came out. The background on my large tank that I just showed, I wouldn't redo that one. That one's so secure and it's been set up for so long that hi Petra, thanks for stopping in. How you doing? Would you mind being a mod? Just in case I get some creepers in here. Thank you. I know I love it too. I put some white oak leaf litter in there. There's all kinds of leaf litter in there. Would you mind being a mod? I'll make you a blue mod just in case we get some. Oh yeah, mod me up. Okay, great. I'm gonna mod you up. Let's see. Add as moderator. Managing moderator. Okay, you're all set. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just in case, because I'm going to be starting to do some live streams where I'm going to be sitting and doing the tanks. And I love them. I love the way this one came out. That butterus root in the back came out amazing. My friend that put that together, he does such amazing work with these backgrounds. His name is Mike Gravia. He's also on YouTube. He started his YouTube channel. He started it with making this one, and so yeah, I gotta go check out his channel later on, see if he's added anything else. But I know he's been busy. He's been making a lot of these backgrounds for people. As soon as people saw them, they were like, "Oh my God, I want one." So, and the this over here, I kind of got a little messy with the spray foam, but I have moss almost taking to it. It's gonna take a little time, but I don't mind the way it looks because it kind of makes it look earthy in a way. So I was like, it didn't really affect it. But when I did the live stream, when I was putting the whole background together, I did and eventually, foamed in the side and a couple of spots along there that I was a little worried about that the frogs would get stuck in. So everywhere else is super safe. There's some ledges where they can stand. They're gonna have plenty of plenty of places to go. The creeps creeped me out, and I stopped going live. I hear you, Petra. It happens a lot, unfortunately. I'm a mod on quite a few other channels, and I see it all the time too. And it's just wrong. People just need to stop, to be honest with you. They need to stop. It's like, geez, chill out already. Like, why are you gonna, but they get on, they start saying nasty things to people. It's just terrible. It's just wrong. Right? I know. I hear you. And I feel bad that that happens because it shouldn't happen like that. It shouldn't, you shouldn't be subjected to feeling like, you have to, and the pervs. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of them on there. I know. I see it all the time, and I see the things that people say, and I'm just like, you're terrible. Why would you even say things like that? It's like people don't have any type of humanity at all. And it's so sad. It's so sad. Yeah, I've seen a lot of it, trust me. I've seen a lot of crazy pervs on there and saying stupid stuff. I'm just like, really? So I'm gonna take a walk I gotta unplug this. Hang on 1 second. I have my phone plugged in. I have it on this stick. Let's go see the other tanks. There's my kitty. What are you doing up there, little booger? She loves this thing. She sleeps on that end and then she runs all the way around this whole thing. They love it though. I don't know where my other big guys are. They're all sleeping now because they just ate their dinner. So, and my big orange boy over here. So this is the tank I'm gonna be redoing. That's actually one of my frogs sitting up there on the big leaf. I'm gonna hate to remove this plant, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim it to where it's got roots in certain spots, and then I'm gonna put it to where when I do the sponge filter foam on it, it'll look a whole lot different. So, but yeah, that's them. They're in there. They have been calling a lot. I have a couple of tadpoles from these guys that I've been growing out. I'm waiting to. So this whole wall's where I want to do, like I said, I want to do the bottoms first, redo the bottoms, and I'm going to start doing like a rack system in here and do more tanks. Get some more tanks, get some more different breeds of dart frogs, and I'm going to also eliminate, like I said, the drainage layer and the substrate. So, and these guys are still in here. That's the baby. These little ones are about to be shipped out soon. I'm still not trusting the weather. I kind of do wait for we have here on Long Island, we have what's called Italian wall lizards. They're actually they they took over Long Island, but only in certain parts. So I'm like on the South Shore, and they're all over on the South Shore, which is great. Here's another frog over here. That's one. That's the female. Oh, that's the female. Let me see if I could open the door before they run off. I know there's a baby in here running around somewhere. Oh, nope, she took off. But yeah, that's the male. He took off. But yeah, these guys are pretty bold, a little more bolder than some of the others. They're in there. They all just ate, so they're just chilling. But yeah, those little frogs that I just showed you, the babies that I said are going to be shipped out soon. I'm just waiting for the weather. I don't trust the weather right now because it's so on and off. Yeah, they're gonna love this upgrade. I think they're gonna like it. The parents of those babies I just showed you, that's what's going in here. I'd made the decision. And then their tank I'm going to redo, and I'm going to put my new breed in there, and I'll be showing them off soon as I redo the tank. They're really pretty. They're like red and black. They're amazing. So, but yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. My little cat over here. What are you doing, Boogie? You saying hi? Say hi. Oops, she took off. She's so cute. She loves to hang out. It's my little girl. Wait till we know it's for reals. Bring not a tease of spring. Yeah, no, I know, Petra. It's crazy because the other day I was like, wow, it's like 60 degrees outside. So I walk outside and I'm like, you know what? Maybe let me contact him. And then right before I went to go contact the guy that I'm shipping these guys to, I was like, forget it. It just went from 60 to like 30 in no time. I was like, really with this weather? We really got beat up this year. You living our best life? Yeah, I'm living my best life. I'm trying to. I get a little nervous with all the stuff going on in the world right now. A lot of craziness. This unlawful war is terrible. You know, the government lying to us is just ridiculous. Then you got the whole ICE crap going on, and I keep on getting these things like on Instagram how people are, I just can't believe it. How many people have died in ICE custody? People don't see that that's a human being. I don't care what color their skin are. It's a human being. Like, it's just sad. And it's wrong. Like, why would you? I don't know why people are like. They're like, oh, get them out, get them out. Well, get what out? Technically, technically everybody's a friggin' immigrant in America. I mean, unless you're American Indian. Those are the only true Americans. And they've taken them into custody. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, that's crazy. The indigenous Native Americans that really go through a lot of crap, which is just so sad. I can't fathom it. All because of the color of someone's skin. Like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. It's like worse than Hitler with the Holocaust. It's just insane. And I gotta be careful what I say though, because I uploaded a short video, and it was something I remember from 9/11, and especially being here on Long Island. People don't realize when 9/11 happened here on Long Island, we literally smelt death for months, even on the island. And I know it was 1,000 times worse in New York City, but it was bad here too. Like, everybody's, when I started seeing these videos popping up, I'm like, oh man, I remember that. There was a guy who kept on saying that he saw he said it was a bomb that went off and not a plane. So I put up a short video, and then they gave me a warning. They're like, there are guidelines for hate speech and blah blah blah. And I'm like, hate for what? And it was the truth. But whatever. Whatever. Take the video down. I don't care. So I was like, whatever. But yeah. So I deleted it, but it was a true video that I do remember when that had happened. I remember, like, everybody here in New York always remembers exactly where they were on 9/11 and where they were, what they were doing, and it's so crazy because even when we talk about it just amongst ourselves in our neighborhoods or when we're at a party, it always comes up, to be honest with you. It always comes up in conversation. And everybody remembers, and I remember hearing these guys saying that it wasn't a plane, it was a bomb that went off on one of the floors. So then those videos were never shown. Never shown. No, nothing. You couldn't find them anywhere. So, actually, Petra, I have the video. I'm gonna send it to you privately, so this way here you can see what I'm talking about. And then you never heard about it again. You never seen those videos. The videos were gone. I don't know how some people are finding them, but like they say, the internet is forever. So they must have found them some way, somehow. And it's only posted on like Instagram. Yeah, I definitely will. Truth can't be spoken without pissing off the YouTube god. Yeah, I know. The YouTube god. Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, seriously? Like, what did I do? All I did was post a video. I'm like, man, I got some worse videos up there. I got videos of freaking Hillary Clinton up there, but yeah, okay. And her monstrosity, whatever crap she's into, that's just. And you know, I kind of liked Hillary Clinton. I thought she was okay until I started seeing all that Anthony Weiner's uh, laptop stuff, and then I was like, I don't know. And same thing. That was New York City. These New York City officers couldn't deal with the fact that they seen these videos, and then all of a sudden they committed suicide. Like 9 of them. It's like crazy. Like I just can't fathom the things that go on in our country and our world. It's just so sad. For real, I voted for her than the laptop I wanted to be. Right, Petra? I was rooting for her. Rooting for her. I was like, yes, 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 Hillary, win. Next thing you know, boom, and I was like, really? I was like, what? And it's like all the elites in our country. We don't have. So I gotta be honest. I started digging into the Epstein files. Started reading them, and it don't matter Democrat, Republican, left, right. It don't matter because they're all guilty. Then other government shit happened in real life. And then I really vowed to never vote again. Thank you, me too. I found freedom in it. Yes, Petra, me too. I stopped. I won't vote. I'm not. Forget it. I don't. There's nothing worth voting for. It's either a pedophile or a murderer pedophile. Like, what the fuck? And let me tell you something. I never heard anything like this about Kamala Harris. But apparently she was supposed to send us all to war with Iran. No, she didn't. Like, there's nobody to blame for this war in Iran other than the pedo in chief over there. I try not to get into politics because I really hate it. And, oh yeah, Petra, I had to take myself off Facebook. And I'll also message you the reasons as to why. There's a pretty good reason why I had to take down my Facebook page for the time being. Not a big deal, but I'll be back on, but just gotta kind of let some smoke clear. If you know what I mean. There's some craziness going on. But yeah, it's all over it's all of them. Not, you're right. I'm telling you, it is. What I read in there and what I saw, I've taken Facebook breaks. Yeah, sometimes you gotta tell. Let me tell you, this is the first time I've ever taken a break off Facebook. I've been on Facebook since it came out. And yeah, so it was definitely time for me to take a break off Facebook. And then as I'm reading some of these files, I just could not believe that we don't have not one single. Well, actually, there's like two innocent government officials that are not in the Epstein files. It's too political. Yes, it is. It is. And not in a good way. Exactly, Petra. You're right. You're 100% correct. It is way too political on there. People are just going out of their minds, and they make death threats if you're not on their side, and then try to sue you. I'm like, good God, like chill out. It's just crazy. It's true. It's true. What they I don't know anymore. But yeah, it's a little crazy world we live in. But unfortunately, we're stuck with it. And as far as our economy, as far as our economy and this world right now, and what's going on, this isn't good. I literally, for a half a gallon of milk, I had to pay $5 for a half a gallon of milk. And that's at a cheap store. $5, that's a lot of, that's not good. So I'm gonna start doing my own thing, grow my own food. We have our animals, that helps remain grounded. And I have my sons with the animals. So much for me. Yeah, exactly, Petra. If I didn't have my pets and my animals, I would be so lost. I'm like, sometimes I have to find the farms. Yeah, I have a farm not far from me. Actually, a friend of mine, we take the van, and I do get fresh farm eggs and full chickens and stuff like that. And everybody in the world knows you can make chicken 10,000 different ways. So if I get 5 free, fresh chickens, yeah, I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna make them 10 different ways. You know, pop one in the crock pot and make a meal. Just peel it right out the bowl. You know what I mean? It's as long as they're fresh. I don't care. I mean, I've eaten so much chicken lately. It's not even funny. I feel like I'm gonna turn into a chicken. But it's cheaper than anything. Everything else is so expensive. A little tiny piece of meat, this big, literally, two of them, this big. And once I cook that, it's gonna be this big. Two of them were like $14.99, and that's beef. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me with these prices. So who knows? I mean, I'm glad I got the farm not far from me. And like I said, me and my friend, we go pack out the van and bring back a bunch of stuff. Now that the season, hopefully spring is coming soon. We get fresh tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff like that too. So, but yeah, as far as right now, that it's still too cold. Like sometimes at night, it's like really chilly out. Like it's not even going above 40. But yeah, so that's that. I have to get in the kitchen. I love you making M&M cookies because homemade tastes better than the stores. I hear you. Okay, Petra, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. Thanks for being a mod. I appreciate it. Not that anybody stopped in, but I do see the numbers rolling. But I definitely will, Petra, and I will. I'll send you that video too. And wait till you see it. You're gonna be like, "What?" I could not believe what I was seeing. But yeah, I got it on my and then it's funny because like I said, I remember. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. I'm actually gonna end this anyway. It's been a half an hour since I've been on here chit chatting. Yeah, people have been coming and going. Yeah, I see it. They've been coming and going. That's okay. I did put on subscriber only mode, so they gotta be a subscriber for like 5 minutes, and then they can chit chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Petra, I'll definitely message you and I'll send you that video because that was like, what? And I remember that being said. And it disappeared and it was never a subject again. It was just like, okay, forget. And go back to work and never mind. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I will see you again. Bye bye.